So I'll tell you, on this day, there's a very big rabbi. He died. His name was Reb Shaya ben Ramosha from a town called Kiristir. And this rabbi, when you do things in like a merit by him, it has like a lot of big benefits. Like we call it a schus. So one of the things he was very into was feeding people, giving people food, just giving to people. People used to line up or whatever. So a lot of people on this day, they give food to other people, just give food out, be there for other people, etc. So I'm happy, a fellow Jewish soul, I'm happy I was able to feed you with bagel and cream cheese.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
Thank you for feeding me and also educating me.
Of course, of course. Wait, so how are you Jewish again? Your mother's Jewish?
Well, yeah, my great-grandmother is from Ethiopia. She was one of the original Hebrews.
Oh, nice.
And that's my mother's grandmother. And then my mother's mother raised my mother Jewish in London, but then when we moved over to New York, it wasn't really accepted us being black, so my mom actually converted over to Christianity.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's sad.
We became terrorized and everything. Like, they would come by, throw eggs at our house and all types of stuff, man. It was
Because
bad.
you were Jewish and black?
Yeah.
Where did you live?
In New York, we used to live in the Peekskill area, and then we moved over to Austin. But like,
What type of people used to do that? Jews? Non-Jews?
Yeah, Jews. They were a certain type though. Like, they like always like fully dressed up like that. The Eskin, I forget.
In black?
Yeah, they would always
Like black robes and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, it might be. What they have, like the women have black things covering their faces, like Arabs.
I believe some of them did, but not all of them. There was like different like Jewish communities around us.
Do you know what they were called at all? Was it called the Neturei Karta or Lev Tahar? There's a group, Lev Tahar. There's a, in every group or whatever, there's always a group of fanatics. You have that in every religion, so that definitely doesn't represent the religion of Judaism or anything. It doesn't, Most of these people that do this stuff, they're crazy. They're not mentally well.
I see. Yeah, because it's like...
Real Jewish people will never do that.
The thing is, I can ask, because I actually have like Jewish friends that are in London, and they're like the sweetest people to me. But I've noticed like the people here, like once they find out about like my grandmother, like they'll be nice to me and be like talking to me. They'll always like mention like my name being Jewish and stuff. And then once I actually explain like my family background and stuff, a lot of them like become like quiet or distant, or they act like they don't want to talk to me anymore. And I never know why.
I'll tell you why. A lot of people...
You've been the nicest one so far. Like,
thank you.
By far. Like,
thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, well, thank you. I really appreciate
No, of
you.
course. I'll tell you what it is. People, lots of times, when they don't know how to react, they get socially awkward, and they'll do something that's social. Like, you'll say they get quiet because they don't know so much about the subject. It's a subject I don't even know so much about, but the Lost Tribes is, right? It's for one of the Lost Tribes, Jehovah's Witnesses. That's what it was? Yeah. That's where your background is from?
Well, the only thing I know is that she actually practiced Judaism, and it was her and like her whole family in like Ethiopia. And like when like all this stuff happened back with like Hitler and stuff, like she had to like flee, and it was like a big secret in my family for like years. Like no one like really wanted to like talk about it. My mom would always wear like the star of like the Star of David, and she would always like, like do certain things, and she actually started raising me that way. But then my grandmother in New York was like, you guys got to stop all this stuff because it's bringing too many problems to my household, because we were living with her. So then that's when my mom, like, she's like, but I love God. And then I guess like Christian people came around her, and then she felt more accepted, and she was like, well, I still believe in God and I want to be with God, and if this is the only way for me to get there, then...
Wow. Yeah. That's powerful. That's insane. That's an insane story.
Like that, because it's like I've always wanted to like go to like Israel. Like I've always wanted to like find out, like about like Judaism and everything. But as I said, like a lot of people become closed off once they know like my actual background. Like the only people that have been like warm and welcoming to me are my friends in London, but I only see them like maybe like once or twice a year.
So here you got another friend in Miami.
Yeah, it's nice.
Miami and Jersey.
Yeah,
of course.
but they're like the funniest like people because like not all of them, but like two out of the four eat like bacon. Like they don't like fully like.
Right.
I mean, they still go.
It's like a friend of mine that told me recently. I have a friend. He grew up really, really orthodox. Now he eats bacon and everything, and I'm like, "What's your story?" I was actually in a car with him, actually in an Uber. Actually, the Uber asked him like, "So what are you?" He said, "I'm Orthodox, just not practicing."
Okay. Yeah, because.
So you know what? Different names for anything, but.
Like I don't eat bacon. Like I don't eat pork. Like I was raised not to, and they always make fun of me because they
You still don't eat pork?
No, I still don't eat pork.
Well, do you celebrate anything Jewish at all?
When I was younger, but not anymore.
What did you do when you were younger?
Like Rosh Hashanah, like the one where you're not meant to like eat meat for like a certain period of time. Like
Yom Kippur.
Yom Kippur is
right. You can't eat, and Passover, matzah.
Yeah, Passover, like certain things, like we used to eat certain types of like foods and stuff, and my mom after a while she just gave up, you know.
Wow.
And I wish she didn't, to be honest with you, because I wish I could have kept more of that in my life, you know.
You know what? If you're interested, I'm more than happy. You know, we could learn together a little bit. Anything that you want to learn about, you know what I actually want to do? I want to kind of just to give you clarity or whatever, and to give myself clarity to kind of bridge that gap. I would love to learn more of the history of the Black Jewish people.
Me too. I really would like to.
I'm going to reach out to a rabbi and ask him what he has, because I have a rabbi that spoke about it, etc. It's kind of a taboo subject. I don't know why. It shouldn't be.
I don't know why either. But I think that's why people normally get like a little quieter, like they.
You know what? Regardless whether it's taboo or not taboo, well, you know what? Meeting you today made me interested in this. I'm going to look into this. I'm going to discover it more, because heritage is important, and you know, especially you know, if whatever it is, just find out about it. Like just like whatever it is that people are confused about. I'm so interested to hear what are people confused about, and. What I love to do is, like, even if there are different opinions, different sides to it, etc., I would like to at least put out those different sides and opinions out there, so at least people know something about the subject and just open them up into it. Just know that whatever history was, however it was, if some people hold by it, if some people doesn't hold by it, your grandparents, not your grandparents, at the end of the day, in today's world, it's all about accepting people and respecting other people, you know? So listen, if, for example, some people will consider you Jewish, some people won't consider you Jewish, it doesn't make a difference what they consider you. You know what? You're a good person, you're a good soul, you're a Libra, what could be wrong? You know what? You're a good person. That's all it is about good people and not judging people by what they believe, the race, you know, their race, their color. Like, even people, how many people get upset at each other because, oh, you voted for Biden, you voted for Trump. Why does that need to get personal, what you hold political or what your values are? At the end of the day, we're all human. We all have a heart. We all have feelings. We all want to be respected. We all want to feel love. And that's the main thing. And you know what? On today's yahrzeit, anniversary of the death of Rabshai ben Ramosha, who was like just, he was accepting of anybody. Anybody will knock on his door, he'll give them food no matter what. Just give to people. And you know what? In life, and every religion talks about this, it doesn't make a difference. Judaism, Christianity, you go to every religion, 90% of them, they all believe in giving to other people and being there for other people.
It's true.
You know, consider God as your president. If your president is Trump, Biden, is your God this person, that, doesn't make a difference. Whatever you believe in your God is, what that God wants, what my God wants, I know for sure. From Judaism, from one Jew to another Jew, what God wants is to give to other people, be nice to other people. And it doesn't say anywhere in the Torah, right? The Jewish Bible that, you know, you only have to, you know, be nice to Jews and not non-Jews or anything else like that, you know? You treat everybody nicely. And it even says, like, for people that really believe in Judaism and believe what the Torah is, the Torah says, Derech Eretz Kadma L'Torah. So there are laws in the Torah. Derech Eretz Kadma L'Torah means the literal transition, the way of the land, being nice to other people, respecting other people, that comes before the Bible. You could only inquire the Bible, you could only inquire the depth, the holiness of the Torah, of the Bible. At first, you have proper manners.
Okay.
That comes first.
I like that.
So that's what we believe in.
I like
so,
that.
yeah.